Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. I would like to thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. I'm over here fighting with this chair, trying to get closer. Um, I've been up for a minute, and it's early. The time that it is now is funny. I just went within for a minute to get settled. And when I looked at the clock, it was the time that it's a number that I always register to with my father. I won't say what the number is, but I can say when I went within, there's a change. A lot of us are going into a different place. I just saw us moving, and I won't talk about you go in your tree, but that's as far as I'll go in seeing um, how that transportation situation looks, because it's very intricate, very interesting. But anyway, I'm hoping you all have been well. I pop in when I pop in, and then I'm gone for a little bit, and then I come back. Um, Yesterday, I had a mandatory work day, and I didn't want to go. And but I was because I actually physically was tired. I had run errands and I got stuff going on that I probably will talk about eventually. And I only had gotten like 4 hours of sleep before I had to go to work. And so I went to sleep and I missed the opportunity to not go in. So I had to go in. So when I came home, I was tired. But I had stuff to do because of what I'm going to be doing soon. And so I came in here and I didn't even eat a full meal, which was okay because I think I talked about this on this channel. I bought these smoothie packs, and I didn't know they were in individual packs. I thought it was a whole big chunk. You open it, and I was going to have to measure and everything. But I finally went on and opened it, and it's a little packet. So I that's what I ate yesterday, and I went to sleep on it. I was dreaming. I don't remember what the dreams were, but so I canceled them because there's an energy that's trying to block something. Um, you all need to make sure when you wake up in the morning that you cancel any dream you might have had, because you might have signed a contract, agreed to a contract. You might have made some type of agreement that you really don't know what you agreed to. So make sure you do that. And I think that's why my head is hurting. My heart is full. There's a like I said, there's a change going on. And the energies, the peak powers that be, they're trying to block. Because that actually came up in the reading. Blocked. Destruction. Block. Came up. But I'm not claiming that. And I'm not claiming that for us. But for this reading, I'm doing an inner child reading. But I'm pulling some other cards out here. Excuse me. So that we can actually see what else is going on. Now, I have the inquiry cards. Oh, well, I've already cut the cards, but let's make sure we're asking for extra um, observations, protections. I'm asking that any negative energy sent into this space at any time, dimension, wherever this may be seen. I'm asking that the angels wrap their wings around it and around me. From the top of my head to the soles of my feet. I ain't start yawning until I turned this camera on. I've been up for hours. So this is how I know they're trying to put me back to sleep. Um, but I want the angels to cover me from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. And that energy that may be attacking me, I want to be able to transmute it. Because they're actually, right now, I feel it in my crown and third eye. More so, third eye. The pressure. Then I want the divine to be here and put a white light of protection over me, top of my head, soles of my feet, left, right, front, back, and extend it 20 feet. And because I know that this body I'm in is the vehicle for my soul in this lifetime, this is too funny with this yawning. I'm asking for another layer of white light protection, top of my head, soles of my feet, left, right, front, back, and extended 200 feet. The divine is here, the angels are here, the archangels are here, the ascended masters are here, the aliens are here, my ancestors, known and unknown, that are of the white light. I don't want the shadow ones. My spirit guides, spirit team, animals, whoever, whatever, my inner child, my higher self, and my shadow. My shadow's allowed in here. No one else's. Anything, any time zone, realm, dimension, no dimension, wherever, any area, I want it blocked from the negatives. I want the archangels to stand guard. I want them to protect my chakra system from the earth all the way up above. All of my chakras. Protect them all. Look at that. I feel you. You're trying to go to the crown now. You can't have it. And anyone who comes to this message, anytime, it doesn't matter if it's no time, any space, realm, dimension, no dimension, wherever, you are protected. You are given the same level of protection that I'm asking for. As long as you are of the white light, of you are high vibration. I need to say this. As long as you are being high vibrational, if you're low vibrational, if you're a stalker, whatever, somebody sent you here to steal and all that, this ain't for you. You don't want this. It's said it, so it's done. All right, so I got a lot of cards up here. It's too funny with this yawning. I've been in here for a while and I have not yawned, not once. And now that I turn this camera on, I'm yawning, I'm wiping my eyes and all of this. Whatever. But anyway, I already shuffled the inquiry card deck because we need to see what this message is going to have us look into. What do you really want? What do you want? On the bottom it says, what am I responsible for? So may go hand in hand, okay? What do you want? And this is a beautiful, when I look at this, I think of pearls. Pearls. Diamonds too, but it's the white. But I see this blue. You need to speak. And it's like this brownish gray. It's on the earth. Wherever it is, I hear Tony, Tony, Tony. Whatever you want. I am not in a singing mood. Don't worry about nothing. Yeah. whatever. Um, what do you really want? Not just what do you want right now. What do you really want? I don't remember the name of this deck. A lot of us are answering the call now. Um, okay, two cards are here. I did not talk about transformation. A lot of you are transforming and you're going into unknown territory. A lot of you are expanding your horizons. That kind of was like what I saw. You're being told to follow your excitement. I am following my excitement, finding my purpose in life. I am acting on it. Excitement is the dwelling within my higher self. Enthusiasm is a sign that the activity I am contemplating is aligned with my higher self, and this excitement is what causes the excitement. So, excitement serves as a compass to let me know that I am on course. Whatever it is you really want, you need to activate this. When I listen to a chatterbox, it shifts me to parallel reality, depending on what the chatterbox is talking about. If it's a negative story, I will be going there in my mood swings. You need to be careful about that. Fear. To get in touch with my belief that is causing the fear, I ask myself, what would I have to believe in order to end up being afraid of this right now? To change a belief, I have to own the current belief first and then ask myself what belief I would like to replace this belief with. What do you really want? Get out of whatever that belief is. This fear. And I think that's why I'm feeling this pressure in my head. Because there is a energy, a frequency of fear. It's been programmed into us. To as soon as you get to where you're getting ready to level up, um, it happens. I'm going to pull up some cards from here, and I'm going to clarify them. I'm not pulling the inner child card out yet because this fear is here. There's something else here. We'll deal with it here because I'll do this. First card is lovers. So it could be a relationship you're concerned about. Courtship. Can't make it up. What else? You popped out quick. That could be somebody projecting. A decision has to be made. And what's interesting, the doors up there are different. You got to make a choice. Work. I don't know if this is you doing the work or if this is the lover doing the work. Somebody else doing work. Poverty. Um, they want you to stay in poverty. And it could be that you need to make this decision to come out of poverty. I don't know what's on the bottom. Yeah, something's coming out in the public. Something's coming. I'm going to pull two more. We'll clarify them, and then it'll let me know why this inner child is. Whatever card pops up. Can I have a card? Child. This is from your childhood. I call this the inner child card. The moon. So there is some moon activity going on. We just had a full moon or new moon. I don't remember. But it was powerful. This is the last card before I clarify this. Oh, two came out. I'm cool with that. Oh, more came out. We're going to hold on to them. Let me see what I got here. Okay. 8 cards. 8. Oh, somebody's trying to block a choice. Privilege lady. Somebody's losing an anchor. Somebody's anchor is you're breaking an anchor. It's a relationship. That's the most I can say. Because there's this man thinking about this woman. But there's this poverty. There's a low vibrational energy. A decision needs to be made, and it's going to come out. Something's going to come out about this lover, or about this decision, or about this ending. But this person may be in poverty. He don't want it to come out because it's going to cause an ending. But the main thing is you working on your inner child. Because the energy that's been around you has been for a while. You're going somewhere. Something's going in, something's coming out. Wow. So, this is current energy, just so you know, because I'm using this. Can I have a card for the lovers? You telling me to, okay. Justice. Justice, because after the justice card is the hangman card. Somebody trying to keep you stuck. Could be because you are already in your 9 of Pentacles energy. Stairs. I need a card for decision. Nine of Wands. Somebody's wounded over a burden, so a decision needs to be made. And you're being told to go into hermit mode. You're going into hermit mode so that you can heal. Poverty. Dang, that was quick. There's this level of somebody trying to take you out, but that's going to be blocked. That's going to be transformed. There's this transform. Look at that. Transformation. There's something trying to stop you from whatever ascension you're going through. You're going to have a rebirth. Once you go through the death and transformation, you're going to balance yourself out. Has something to do with money. Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins, you're going to be moving into the Queen of Coins with this transformation. Child. Can I have a card for the child? Four of Cups. A lot of depression. Dissatisfaction. And the way I see it is that this was projected onto you, but you're walking away from it. And it's a relationship. The lovers right there. There's a gift being given because it's a soulmate relationship. They both have their cups. He has his, she has hers. But the divine is offering a cup to celebrate. But nobody's looking at it. And it could be because there's some type of manipulation going on. My nail got caught in something. Let's see if that works. Yeah. You walked away. You're going. Somebody's taking care of their emotional health. The Sun. Eight of Wands. It's coming fast. Whatever this, the messages that you're getting, you're going to be able to see them and you're going to be able to heal from them. Because it was an ending. Somebody was trying to end you. It's already up here. Eight of Coins. Money. Nine of Coins. This is you. The Star. This is you. And somebody trying to block that. Coffin. That popped out quick. A relationship. Somebody's trying to end a relationship. Well, it could be the Hierophant is doing it, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. There's healing. Six of Swords. You're healing whatever, because there's Seven of Swords. Once you get to Six of Swords, there's some level of deceit going on here. And that's why this Justice card is here. Thoughts. So this person could be thinking on how to hold on to you. They want to hold on to you to keep you in the Five of Coins. But I told you, This is your energy. 9 of coins, 10 of coins. They want to hold on to you because of this. Okay. You're moving towards your wheel of fortune. This is a movement card. You're moving toward your birthright. And is that right? I don't have my glasses on, and I have my new glasses. Um, Wheel of Fortune and Justice. You're going to receive this justice for whatever it is. Page of Cups, because you're tapping into your emotions. So this could be you, the privilege. You're the privileged one, and you're going to receive justice. Dang, I took the pen out of here. Okay, that's all right. Look, confirmation. But let's go into this. A lot of you are in this, and you're receiving justice. Because a lot of what's been done, because I can tell you what's been happening to me, is money. It's always pentacle. They've wired us a certain way, and once you figure that out and you start moving in a different way, they move in a different way. It's like a chess game. 7 of Swords. This 7 of Swords is you. You're planning. You're using your thoughts for your advantage, whereas these people are using their thoughts to take from you. So keep using your thoughts. And you notice this is all different colors. And normally the 7 of Swords card is a very dark card, and if somebody's stealing something or they're hiding, they're doing something. This isn't that card. This card is you. You're tapping into your inner child. You may be writing. You're definitely going within. Your eyes are closed. Or you may be looking out of the window. Oh, she's dreaming. She's barking. But you got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of things at your disposal. And that's funny. Now I got this pressure right in the front top of my crown. You're tapping into your 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords for you is a good card in this deck. You're strategizing. Look at that. The ink is purple. You got a purple book, a blue book, an orange book with red. You're using all your chakras. The table's red. The chair is orange and red and purple. And it's just a lot going on here. You are, as they say, you in your bag right now. I just need one card though. Whatever it is you're strategizing on, you're going to be successful. You're going to receive justice. This is it. 2 of Swords. Two of Swords means that you don't see something, and it could be because normally the 2 of Swords is just one person on the card, but this person's trying to block. There's an X, like X marks the spot, and you see how it's right in the middle, almost in the middle of the sun. So it's trying to block things. Somebody's trying to block you. This is now. Look at that, the Ace of Swords. They know, this is Excalibur. They know that you can lift this up. They know. Look at what they have on. Somebody has on a cape. This one don't. This is the one that don't have much. This is the one that got it all. And they don't want this person to get nothing. I think this is the underdog and they're going to win. What is that in his hand? He using magic. Something going on right there. He need to be careful. Because he don't have it. He don't have what he got. Mm, okay. Be careful. That's what's going on. Whatever this first part of the reading, that's what that's about. That's going on right now. Um, I'm gonna pull some cards, nothing to do with this. Um, but what you should take into consideration. Again, the hermit mode. You're being told to go within. Look at that. Magic. I knew it. This is the magician. This is you. You in the bag for real. But be careful. Be careful with what you listening to, what you agree to. I talked about when I was asleep, and I talked about how when you wake up, you cancel the dream. Cancel whatever happened in the dream. Cancel it because you don't know. This is a jinn. This genie is a jinn. And somebody could have sent this to get you. I don't normally talk about that kind of stuff. I know it happens. So this lover could have sent a jinn to you in the form of a gift. I don't want to go in. I don't want to tap into that. I know eventually I will begin talking about that. But for right now, I don't want to talk about that. But you need to go into hermit mode. I got to talk about this a little bit more. This guide of wands here, you could be manipulated into doing something in your. They'll get you in your dream state and have you do this in your waking state. And you could be the Pied Piper. When I hear the Pied Piper, I think of two different things. It could be sex trafficking for kids, but also this gin could have been put on you. You know, people that sleep around a lot. That's the gin. But anyway, let's get out of that. I don't want to. No, no, no. I don't want that. That's not my area right now. I know I'm gonna have to talk about it, but not right now. What does the collective need to know? Current, considering what's been in that message, the justice. What does the collective need to be aware of? Their emotions. A King of Cups. You need to be in your King of Cups energy. Or this is the person you're around. Spiritual guide or a husband, good husband or father. You need to be in this energy. Because this is the energy that they want you in. I don't have that pressure in my head anymore once I started talking about this. Once you let them know that you know, it has to go. I'll take them. It came up good. It's in reverse. Thank you. So there's this Knight of Cups. Oh, good. This is all I'm going on because I could be over here forever with more than this. Two of Swords. Two of Swords came up. This Two of Swords says you could be facing your fears. They wanted to block you so you could stay in fear. Because I brought up the fear. You're facing the fears. You're using you're in your King of Cups energy because you're facing your fears. You not facing your fears kept you in Eight of Swords upright energy. But because you're tapping into your emotions, you can get out of this. A negative and a positive is still a negative. But this is a good one. You're moving into your Nine of Cups energy. Ooh, woo. As the Empress. I love these cards. These are some beautiful cards. Four Cups. You're tapping into. They wanted you. See, they wanted you in this Four Cups of depression, not happy. Moving into Five of Cups, lack, emotional lack. He's tapping into. He's daydreaming. He's envisioning the future. This is him as a kid. This is him as an adult. Oh, and look at that. This is them. Remember I talked about the Seven of Swords? This is them. I don't know where that card went. I won't worry about it. That's too much. Yep, this is you. I love it. Okay. Let's clarify. King of Cups. By tapping in using your King of Cups intuition, learning the lessons of your heart space. Queen of Cups, you balancing out. You're balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. And this is going to put somebody else in this energy. Two, and I already got the Eight of Swords, and I got the Two of Swords. That's Ten of Swords, negative. That's I just said a negative and a positive is a negative. But here's this positive. You're blocking that negative. It's going back to them. And here's this Lover's card. They wanted you to have, they did not want you to be happy in relationships. Nine of Wands. They wanted you fatigued, wounded. But you learning from this. Nine of Wands. The wounded warrior. You still fighting. You know that it's an illusion. You know that they're pushing an illusion onto you. And so you're using, they're pushing an illusion onto you, but you're using that illusion because you're tapping into that Four of Cups. You're using your imagination. You're moving into fantasy. You're in your childlike state. Knight of Cups. You're protected. Seven of Wands. Ancestors got you. There may be a commitment coming to you. You're going to be able to walk away from something and walk towards something else. Two of Swords. Look at that. The Emperor. They had this Emperor. That's my alarm in the other room, and I'm going to leave it alone. You're fine. You're protected from this Two of Swords energy and the Lovers. They were trying to block you. They wanted you in heartbreak. They wanted you in that energy. That is so interesting that this would come out right around this time. They want to distract me from tapping into this. They don't want you to see that you have an Emperor and you're lovers. You're protected. Nine of Cups. Oh no, that's a lot of cards. Okay. So it's a lot of emotions here. You're determined. You're very popular. You're wishing for this. Oh, you make me sick. You're getting this because you're tapping into your emotion. You daydream. You know a lot of what you see is an illusion. And so you've made decisions. And the decisions you made are bringing you messages on how you can get into this Nine of Pentacle energy. Queen of Pentacle energy. Now, you need to be careful because the people are going to want you to feel like you're stuck when in actuality, you just have a totally different perspective on what's going on. And that's going to give you your clarity and your truth and reclaim your emotional gifts. You have your mental gifts. This is why my head was hurting. You are the Empress. Things come to the Empress. The Empress doesn't chase. And I have a card for the Empress. Look at that. Tapping into the Pentacle energy. I never noticed that. Look at those stars. Wow. So, there is a soulmate coming. There will be celebrations coming. You are clear. I've already seen a couple of queens, so I knew this was Empress energy. I knew it when I saw this. A lot of people think the privileged lady is the side chick, but it's not. It's not always. You're not always the side chick. As the privileged lady is an Empress. Took a lot of strength for you to get to this point. And you had to use magic because that could have been a jinn. This empress is a magician. She can do magic. That's going to eventually end, but I'm not getting up to get rid of it. So I'm going to pull from this, what is this? The Crystal Healing Oracle. Wisdom Healing. The Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. This is one I like this deck, and I've had this deck for years. And it's still interesting how to tap into the deck. Sometimes I can tap into it and I understand what's going on, and sometimes I don't. So on the bottom is the Herkimer Diamond, which is one of the, I like this card. Instant energy. Powerful energy generators that access and release past life information. Herkimer diamonds make excellent shields against geopathic stress and EMFs. This crystal works beyond the physical levels of being to bring harmony to the energy bodies and the soul. So, somebody don't like this. They mad. This is the energy that's surrounding you right now. I'm going to pull a few. Moldavite. Metamorphosis. A lot of you are going through a transformation. I don't remember ever pulling this card before. Moldavite was created when a giant meteorite slammed into Earth some 11 million years ago, fusing the power of the cosmos with that of Mother Earth. And it says, you are a child of the stars and find the environment of Earth heavy and inert. Moldavite raises your vibrations with inflooding cosmic light so that you feel more at home. You are on a search for the inner grail, awareness of your divine origins. Release ingrained beliefs to make way for spiritual metamorphosis, transformation. Let's see. There we go. Appetite. Has a lot of blue. It's a 19. I think that's the sun. This is a multi-dimensional healing stone. This is a healing stone. Acceptance. And I'll read all of this one. Appetite works at the surface between consciousness and matter to let go of what is outworn in your life. Clear away confusion or guilt. Accept the truth about yourself. You are a complex being with credits and deficits. Recognize these without judgment. Move away from aloofness or social alienation and show others who you truly are. Use your perspicacity. Use your perspicacity. What is that? I don't like saying stuff and I don't know what it means. All right. Keenness of mental perception and understanding. Keen vision. Yeah. Keen vision. So, what it's saying is that use your keen vision. You have much to offer by way of service as you access insights for the collective good. Be inspired. Discern truth within. Recognize what is real in your world and restructure your reality. You notice it was a lot of mental cups, illusions. Don't be deceived by false fronts. See what is beneath. Develop your metaphysical perception. Things improve steadily. Understand that circumstances are merely learning opportunities. It is time to be of service to others. Teach what you know. Your intuition knows what's best for you. This frequency is very high, and it's your third eye and your base, and your third eye and base. The timing is Gemini, which is coming up. And the soul path is discerning the truth within. A lot of us are discerning who we really are. That's been taken from us. And there's that Herkimer diamond on the bottom again. Maybe I need to read the whole thing. And I'll tell you what kind of stone it is. I think it's the one with everything. Multi-dimensional. It's an interactive stone. For the Herkimer stone, keep careful note of your dreams as they reveal the underlying causes of your disease. I told you that when you're in your dreams, things happen in your dreams, but there are contracts. You're signing yourself to contracts, and I think that's where the disease comes from. You may be particularly sensitive to EMF frequencies, radioactivity, and detrimental earth energies. You may also be psychically sensitive and need to clear a blocked third eye. Remember, I told you how I felt pressure. I don't feel the pressure anymore. And after the pressure went away, I was able to do what I needed to do. Check that you are not living on a negative earth energy line. You may be addicted to your tablet or mobile phone and receiving detrimental vibes therefrom. Screen yourself appropriately. Gotta put the phone down. Me too. The healing insight is very high vibrational. High impact energy can dramatically change your world. Your frequency is extremely high. The chakras, this Herkimer diamond affects all your chakras. And the timing is spring, which is now. And your soul path, seeing the light. A lot of you are seeing the light. I'm going to see if one more comes out. And then we're going to cut this short. Okay. I don't even know how to say this one. Azez to light. Azez to light. I've never seen this one before. There's another one sticking out. I'll keep it. More dividers on the bottom. Interesting how these cards keep popping up. I should have kept that Herkimer diamond. But anyway. 26. Cosmic evolution. What is this card? It's a cosmic card. Azez to light are imbued with immense spiritual energy and information for guidance and insight. They are here to help Earth ascend to a higher expression of consciousness. You are a being of light here to help Earth evolve. Although you need to rise above mundane concerns, keep your feet on the ground and deal with it every day. Too much emphasis on sweetness and light leads to ignoring your shadow energies, which become inauthentic and lethal. Niceness, if not acknowledge it and integrate it. Stay real, leave the ego behind. You have to use your shadow. That's why when I came in, I my shadow could come in. I don't want nobody else's shadow because their shadow would manipulate me to behave in the way that they want. But my shadow will show me other folks' shadow and how to deal with them. You are here to represent spiritual light on earth and help it evolve. Make yourself heard. A project is successful no matter what. Avoid becoming impractical and having too high an opinion of yourself to the detriment of others. Retain your humility. Keep the ego out of it. But that's how they manipulate you. They want you to be in your ego. And that might be why a lot of you going through the transfer, you're going to be in unknown territory because a lot of you relied on your ego. Recognizing that every soul is precious ensures you remain in cosmic harmony. Your frequency is very exceptionally high. It's all the chakras, the highest crown, timing every moment. So this is all the time. And your soul path assisting the earth to evolve. Now, this one that was sticking out and I grabbed it is the lavender argonite. I don't think I've pulled this one before either. It's an integration stone. Environmental healing. Lavender argonite heals your personal environment and Earth's meridian grid and raises the vibration of the planet. Become comfortable in your own body and environment. You incarnated to be a guardian for the planet. You are a vehicle for purifying and healing the earth, reminding others that it is a sacred living being to be treated with respect. Pay attention to where you live within yourself. Do your inner housekeeping and nurture yourself. A lot of us don't take care of it. I mean, when they say that, you think, oh, I gotta take care of my body. I gotta go to the doctor. I gotta go to the dentist. You know that. But you got to take care of your mental health, your spiritual health, how you treat other people. You got to, all of that. You got to do all of that. But they keep you so fragmented where you don't. They keep you fragmented so you don't know what you really want. They got you focusing on so many other things. Become a vehicle for the healing of the environment by opening yourself to higher vibrational energies. Do not participate in anything that despoils the planet or diminishes its resources. Work with your power animal and nourish your inner being. Take no risk and avoid excesses. If your environment is unhealthy and disharmonious, it cannot support well being. Transform it and well being returns. And what that means is you got to clean up your space. Clutter is not good. And I'm talking for, I got stuff, even in here, it's a little cluttered in here. But I'm in the middle of doing something, so my place is a little cluttered. And I need to be mindful of that. So, that is not good. And it's a spirit. What else? Um, the frequency is very high. The chakra, it aligns your earth star, your base, your third eye, solar star, and stellar gateway. Those are your higher chakras. You have the crown, and then you got other stuff going further up. And the timing is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius. We were all just we were already in Aquarius and Capricorn. I think we're still in Taurus. Oh, excuse me. And the soul path is healing the environment. Now I'm gonna read the Moldavite, and then we're gonna shut it down. Um, wow, this is over an hour. I wasn't expecting this, but anyway, oh, this is part of the interactive too. This metamorphosis. Now, detach for the Moldavite. You need to detach yourself from mundane issues. You are going through a spiritual transformation. So traumatic, dramatic changes occur as you reach beyond your limits. Talk to your soul and check the outcome of present actions. Nothing's traumatic about this. That's them trying to twist my words. Talk to your soul to check the outcome of present actions. Transcend time. Avoid sowing seeds of destruction. Fertility and good fortune await. It's your birthright. You are far more than a physical body. Harmony at all levels creates your well being. The frequency is very high, earthy and high, and the chakras is all up to the highest. Timing Scorpio, and the soul path is the integration of the physical and the spiritual. So a lot of you are doing a whole lot of different things. I read a lot of different things, but the main thing, you're going through a transformation, and you're heading into unknown territory, which is a good thing. Just be mindful of all that was spoken about. Remember, whatever that chatterbox is, if it's low vibrational, no, don't align with it. Cancel it out. I'm going to end this now. I would like to thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. I'll be back. Peace.